gold behind at this stage is pretty much perfect, not giving away first blood, which they almost certainly would have done had we seen Lee Sin diving in towards the Herald. But you'd expect someone of Hadess' class just not to be making mistakes like that.
As we see a skirmish here, Nightmares does go down there by the end. State of the game, we are approaching 14 minutes here. Still a 2k gold lead. Nightmares need to be careful. Channel comes through, flashes into the hook, uses the box there defensively. A really nice stopwatch. No teleports coming through, but here comes Hadess. Cannon Barrage used defensive dash. Goose goes in, Flakked, almost taken down. And the ignite will be enough. And now Goose, as Chapapi makes his way over to Prime. Hadess still alive, and they find the outplay. It's
for them now. We're still just sorting out some small issues. I want to say, even though I'm having issues here, massive thank you to the wonderful people in our production who've even been able to put this together. And it's
well, that's yeah. Now I was being distracted by
those items doing very different things. The potent damage that Alois is going to be able to do later on is absolutely huge, but right now it's all about what the Rent can do. Bullying down, as we do see Koldo coming down. Channeling is in a
envelope here. They can't afford to sit back.
Definitely not. So much damage will come through in the late game from this Defusekids team, and you could argue that this 3,000 gold lead maybe not quite enough for getting through this early game. Maybe Mad would have wanted more. We've seen DK picking up their first turret, a lot of gold being put onto the Alois, who's already got the Essence Reef completed, but again Alois is just completely caught out in between turrets this time. Depth Charge is going to be there. Cannon Barrage coming down for a little bit of zone, but Alois is absolutely bopped. He manages to keep himself alive by eating an orange. Here comes the teleport.
Going down and down.
How many seconds are you at right now?
23.5, but hold me there because we see Hadess going down, and that means no smite. Cannon Barrage does a lot of damage, so at least they traded for a kill. Emperor's Divide used defensively. Chapapi almost gets sniped away there as Nightmares and him are now on their own, and this team fight going absolutely atrocious for Defusekids. They give up the second Infernal Drake, they lose the subsequent team fight, and they trade 3 for 1. More gets finished once he gets a little bit more resistances, maybe in the form of something like a GA, as we see the engage come through.
I'm going to let you have this because I think I had a bit of a lag out on the bot lane.
As we there see an absolutely gorgeous flank coming out from Hatrixx, who immediately blows up Goose. Now, actually, you know, that's fair. I'll take that hit. As we now see her coming through there. So much damage on Hadess. Has the Lantern, but can't even get to it. Too many kills getting given over to their opponents is going to mean the end of it. Although we do see a Cannon Barrage coming through here. And that's an interesting one. With Baron at 7k HP, we see Nightmares coming in, and actually the teleport will get used to Chapapi making his way downtown, as Nightmares does find a lot of damage on Prime. Baron not actually yet gone. Moonlight Vigil used defensively there. A lot of damage on Flakked. Hatrixx does get immediately exhausted. They do find the Baron Nashor. Can they get over the wall though? A lot of flash.
That one denying Elder being on the board 5 minutes time.
And here now Depth Charge used on Hadess will get tagged. Can he get to the Lantern? Last time the answer was no, and this time the answer is also no, as he will get taken down. That's the case. They don't have a go button.
It's so long to get to the stage, but now Madeline's really putting on the pressure as soon as they picked up the Baron.
The 50-50 might be the end-all outcome here for Defusekids. Werlyb, though, trying to look for the flank, and if they get taken down here, it's all over for Defusekids. Nightmares has to use the box defensively. There's not any help available, and there goes Hadess in incredibly deep. There is the Emperor's Divide, but that's not enough. Chapapi can't get over the wall there, feels the flash. Damage now coming through. They can deal with Werlyb. Nightmares and Goose still alive. Infernal Soul does get picked up, but if they lose the fight, it might still be in for a heap of trouble. You don't want to take a risk. Nightmare there over the walls. This is a big risk you're taking. Does find the hook, and now Goose can go for those auto attacks. Prime is tanky, but maybe not that tanky. Chapapi gets 1v1, goes in aggressively. Goose finds a sidestep. It's still the 2 of them. Hail of Arrows is not found, but now Hatrixx is making as well. Look at that lethality arrow. More than enough damage, and Goose, you can't get away from that echo. In this extended skirmish, mad fight all day. Kids, look at Flakked and Prime actually going in this aggressively as well without any help, but they just want to end the game. Teleport does come in as well. As there we see the Nexus open now. Nothing that the Defusekids can do. They gave it their all. They came fairly close, but in the end, this is going to be the clear favorite who will be